So what's the price Americans pay for privatization of the commons? Possibly the destruction of our republic. Certainly the looting of our republic. I mean, we've been seeing that under Republican presidencies since Reagan. Back in the 1920s, we saw it under Republican presidencies like Harding and Coolidge in particular, the whole Teapot Dome scandal. Hey, we've got this big gas reserve out in Wyoming. Let's just give it to Albert Fall, the Secretary of the Navy. Wouldn't that be nice? It's bizarre. It's absolutely bizarre. But anyhow, Omar in Herndon, Virginia. Hey, Omar, what's on your mind today?
Tom, thank you so much for taking my call. I think the price is going to be destruction of our democracy, where basically there will be no rules or law. And I think one of the reasons why we need to do is get rid of the Citizen United. That should be the first thing we eliminate. Yeah, but the new name for the Blackwater is called Z, and that's the new name of the Blackwater. And the Eric Prince, I don't know if you remember, in the beginning of the year, that's what he was advocating for, privatizing the war in Afghanistan and in Iraq. And I think Trump, by withdrawing all the troops, trying to replace them with private military. That's really, I think, his intention, where he can profit from it.
I think he's already done it to some extent, and he's. I mean, it was during George W. Bush, actually, even before Obama, that Blackwater started providing military services in Afghanistan and Iraq, and I'm sure that they have been doing it all along. I mean, this is a huge honeypot for Eric Prince.
Sure. During the Iraq War, Eric Prince lived pretty much in the White House. He was there spending every night. But what I wanted to call about is, Tom, if you look at throughout the history, going back to Clinton, he ran as an outsider from Hope, Arkansas. Same thing, Bush ran as from Austin, Texas. Barack Obama said, I'm different, I'm new, I'm not from Washington. Trump, same thing. He ran as an outsider. I really think for us to get someone in the White House in 2020, he has to be an outsider. And Beto O'Rourke is the best person. He's an outsider. He needs to get on the road now as far as campaigning and talking to people in the Midwest and then in the Rust Belt area, about kitchen table issues.
He is. I mean, he's clearly running for president. He's getting himself in the news. I mean, he was in headlines this morning in both the Washington Post and the New York Times. He's definitely out there. And the war has begun. I mean, the serious war on the left. And Joe Biden, we're not hearing so much from, but the three top polling Democrats right now for president, and this far out, it's meaningless. But the three top Democrats polling for president right now are Joe Biden, Bernie Sanders, and Beto O'Rourke. And so David Sirota, who used to be Bernie's, I don't think he was chief of staff, but he played a prominent role in Bernie's. Say what?
Campaign, yeah.
Communications director, that's right. Has written a couple of pieces over the last few days, basically just scorching Beto, saying that he's a new Dem and he's not progressive and he supports corporatization and blah-de-blah-de-blah. I've read them. I can't dispute them. On the other hand, I think it's entirely possible that people can change. And so I just don't know. I don't know. But I think your point that an outsider is, Obama ran as an outsider. Really, I think that the outsiders have been dominating. In 2000, George W. Bush ran as an outsider. He was just the governor of Texas. Not from Washington D.C. And then of course Obama and then Trump. I mean, Trump ran as an outsider. So I think that you're onto something, Omar. And I suspect, but on the other hand, I think that Bernie is also perceived as an outsider. Joe Biden, of course, is the ultimate insider, which I think is going to work to his detriment. I really don't think he's got a chance, but we'll see. We'll see. Omar, thanks for the call. We'll be right back.